Welcome back for part 2. I'm gonna take off my sweater. Here we go in the future. The future is walking with wings. And it does look like here in the future, your justice is going to be ridding yourself of an emperor energy that was hanging you up. Now, this is not the whole truth because there are two sides to everything, and there was a lot of fighting and a lot of things that were incurred. So I want you to use your intuition, and I don't want you to fight yourself or others over this here in the future. So this is something that's been going on for quite some time. And again, we have the Seven of Cups with the Emperor. Oh my God, I'm going to keep rebuttaling myself. So here in the future, if you decide to go backward and you don't lean on your community and into your light and into your emotions and into your well-being, it's going to get you. It's going to get you here in the future. So I need you to hold on. I need you to hold on. I need you to hold on to your money, hold on to your worth. I need you to temper yourself. I need you to remain calm. I know you feel blindfolded. I know you're going to feel here in the future, you're going to reach this point and you're going to be like, you're going to want to make a judgment, and I need you to just hold your horses. Hold your horses. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Hold your horses. Calm down. Somebody's going to be trying to slap you with something on the side of the head. Don't do it. So there we are, past, present, future. Let's go ahead and break into the high vibration, low vibration. So if you are falling under a high vibe, this was kind of like almost like a you versus them. So this is going to help you depict where you are in the vibrations. Angels from above, can you give me messages that will let these fellow people out in the world, whoever they are, know that they're on the right path? Your money is going to become stabilized, and it's going to be slowly growing. I'm not talking big growth. I'm talking slow growth, things that are grown in. You could have had some theft from a low vibration here in the past that left you thinking. You could have been pondering, thinking about this person, the lovers, this person that you were with, and possibly what all they stole from you. It does look like you're still in your castle and you're looking down. You could be taking a trip to the beach here soon. And you would have come across this siphoning spirit in your high vibration, and you actually went into it. You you tempered it. You tempered that Two of Cups, and in your high vibration, I think you got your justice, but I think it really tried to take a lot out of you. It tried to take family. It tried to take your light. It tried to take your passion. And you know what? You just continued to hold on. If this is a male, for some reason, if he's in his high vibration, he totally thinks like he is the shit. And, you know, I mean, well, you ended up in a boat all alone, rowing by yourself with all the stolen swords. So this is part of your lesson too, baby. So that's just living in truth. And even if somebody's doing something bad, he could be giving off a frequency that like, that's okay. And then that's that person's inner set of morals and standards. And that's what binds them. And so, you know, everybody always gets what's coming to them. But like, I really feel like this person's kind of living in this deception and like this lusty energy. And I don't know if that will last forever, but if you're in high vibration, you're going to be able to resonate with some things that were in here. I totally see a woman with golden hair. I see a woman with red hair. I don't see a lot of my brunettes up in here, but it doesn't mean that you're not up in here. I mean, who knows? Who knows where you'll be at? Okay, so here in low vibration, it does look like you've been moving fast and spending money. This is how to tell if you're in low frequency. This is overspending. This is something that happened within the community where they isolated you with the Three of Pentacles reversed here. If you're in low vibration, just trying to help, but you don't got a lot of goals and accomplishments, and you need to dig deeper. It looks like you're a Mad Hatter sitting around a table with a bunch of fucking goons. So here, if you're in low vibration or these things are resonating with you, you know, you could be having a lot of frivolous sex, frivolous fights. You really feel like you're diving deep into your emotion to do this too. This person really feels in the right. I really feel that. I feel like it's a reverse. Like it's like the one thing's inverted into the other. Like people are doing bad shit, but their frequency's good, so they're like getting it. And then people like are feeling fucking having shit happen to them in their fucking delusion. I don't even know. This is like an inversion. I can't even pick up the fucking card. Okay, Knight of Cups in reverse. Whoever this is that is digging deep, it's not without malice. I want you to continue doing that. I want you to continue doing that. There's the Death card because it's going to signify the end of something. This is how you're going to get out. This is how you're going to get out of this lower frequency. And it doesn't mean go out there and steal some shit for somebody. But it does mean, like, you know, maybe instead of being the person that's stealing shit, maybe you should be the person that gets stolen from. And that's going to happen when you switch frequencies because, like, whoever is in this lower vibration has been doing a lot of stuff and they really, you know, there's kind of some built up things and fairies that are going to come and bring you some things. So just go ahead and hold on. I feel like you're reaching that moment where you're coming to an ending. Would this happen this month? Yeah, no, it happened in July. Again, with strength. So it happened in July or surrounding a Leo. That was like the transitional moment where you ascended into the air. Wow. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, can I get some clarification? Can I get some advice from the thought deck? This is my thought deck. Can I get some advice? Advice for general collective? That doesn't work. Wow, that was weird. Queen of the Thrones of Air, Queen of Swords, ascend into the air. Son of the Morning, the Emperor. Ooh, Six of Pentacles, Lord of Material Success and Body. I feel like your feminine is slightly out of balance. I feel like the right now you're a queen. You need the Empress to rival with the Emperor. I feel like your masculine side is overpowering you a little bit, but you're working on that. I feel like something happened and was burned in the fire to do with your femininity. Magus, the voice of light. So right now, being in your masculine is allowing you to rest more, be more planed out, and gain more wisdom, but it can't go on like that forever. I mean, I distinctly feel that. Universe, the great one of the night. Yeah. So I know you want to go out in the night and that is serving a purpose and that's great and everything, but really it's not what you think it is. Okay, exactly. Whenever I say stuff like that. Okay, so here over the Knight of Pentacles, there is the Death card. The Death card keeps coming out. I feel like you have avoided the flaming sword, but you can't be childlike forever. God damn, I don't like this. That's not what I want to do. I want to be childlike forever. Who's the Emperor? Who's the Emperor? The Emperor is the Three of Pentacles. He exists within your community. He also has fire in his chart, obviously. You're not supposed to have a lover relationship with this Emperor. Don't fuck this Emperor. That is the truth. Ace of Swords. Bitch. Don't fuck the Emperor. Don't. That's part of their thing, their charm. That's what they do. If somebody says that's what I do, take them serious. Like when they say stuff about what they do and they use that comment, this is what I do. Like, take that serious. Five of Wands, going through some trials, but holding on to your accomplishments here in the future. It looks like you have a future accomplishment coming up that's going to fill your cup. Can we get a timeline and can we get what this act is? It's going to bring you utter fulfillment. It's going to be something that's within the groundwork or ground, literally. Literally. It could be something to do with the occult, but I really don't think you need to worry if you're having nightmares or anything like that, or you're having some heartache that's manifesting into nightmares. Just know that the devil controls the earthly 3D worldly items. So when he comes here with the Three of Cups, I believe it's a gesture, because we don't really know the whole story and what happens. So I wouldn't say if you get brought something 3D worldly that it's always a bad thing, because how the hell do we even, you know, like if you know, you know. I mean, I'd be pretty fucking pissed if they locked me away for making people want to create babies in a short-term thing, and wanted people to be non-dogmatic, you know, and the two forces fighting against the you know, each other. Like, there's a deception in this. So when you're brought this thing from God, it could come in a way that makes you feel like it's evil. And I need you to really use your discernment. This is your path to creating an echo. Okay? So think about what an echo is. And see, there's ram horns right here above her. So this is going to be a gesture. And this is advice to you. I'm advising you. To harness whatever you think is the bad wolf here, and feed it good things, because it's coming, and it's also going to give you the way to get through. And like fucking Hunger Games, man, level up. Find pleasure in something that is not inside your body. If you go out and you find pleasure in indulging in other people's energies, you will be restrained, and it will take the fortune that's at hand. If you can hold that energy in you, I believe that balancing your chakras. Wow, that flipped over my hand. I need to review that one. That one's weird. Here it is, holding it in the hand. If you can hold this power, right? This pain, this heartbreak, this sexual energy, this, here it is, Ace of Wands. If you can hold all these powers, you will blast down the tower of what's coming. But if you fuck them, it won't be fucking me. It'll be a fucking you. Fucking you, fucking me, I'll fucking you. This is how we have Empress. Okay. 5 of Swords. You got all the fives. This is how we defeat what we're going after. So we have the Lord of Defeat with the Empress. Don't fear it. Walk into it. Lean into it. You can flirt with someone and don't have to fuck them. You can go out with someone and go home. You can exchange energy cerebrally and not have to take a place in or on their body. Because when we do, there's only so many cups. Before we're making mistakes, before we're out here being a clown. What I also want you to know is when you're called to these paths or these enlightening journeys, is also that you need to take them because you are the Magus of Power. You are the magician of your life. And when you enter into it in that way, you don't need to give up your body to be able to indulge yourself in these cups. These are experiences. You don't have to let them overpower you. You can be the Heyoka clown and go in and help on someone's healing journey without ever indulging in their energy in that sort of way. We don't want you to have any strife. Exactly. I'll take one more. Special message for a water sign, of course. Ace of Cups. Just in case you didn't think it was for you. It was for you. Oh, shit. But it has transitioned. Something seemed to have died on the vine. It is an 11 here. Silver linings are to come. Keep holding the cup in your hand and the gifts will find themselves abound around you. Okay, let's get some fun stuff. Let's pull a chakra card. One to work on and one for present energy. These are big cards. These are big cards. Okay. One to work on. Compassion, caring, empathy, acceptance, gentleness. One to work on. Oh, you got... Huh. You got 3 to work on, baby. I know I need to work a little bit on my throat chakra, and I feel like there's a lot of messages right now that I hold back, that they're like running really fast, you know, and I'm trying to like slow them down. So here, this is a completion. I feel that you're going to be coming into that. And then we have the mind, 38, relationships and passion. Okay, 25 for passion, desire, fun, fulfillment, and joy. That word fulfillment, those are one of my trigger words. 9, which is intimacy, freedom, acceptance, and trust, again, with kind of like the sexual thing that keeps coming up. And then the mind, the openness. So I think there could have been someone that was coming across maybe a little unopen-minded. Let's go ahead and pull out the moon deck. Let's see what's lurking in these little shadows, you know? So the balance of spirituality and practicality. Have faith in your dreams. Here's this fucking water sign again. God damn it. Okay, so heavy on the water sign again. Any other messages? Any other messages? Okay. So messages are: adjustments are required. Meditate and contemplate. And work through your fears. It does look like in Scorpio season, it does look like whatever happened in Pisces season, new moon in Pisces, water season, whatever's going on here with water, this is very insane. You need to work through your fears. And that's what's really going to get you there. A lot of you are probably thinking about, you know, nouns, people, places, things. Don't worry, you have a heart. Your heart is fine, it's guarded, it's sheltered, and it's really pretty, actually. It reminds me of lilies and flowers and something very old. So you're not going to be getting a letter, but you are going to be getting a key, okay? So the letter's kind of wah-wah. Not going to be getting the letter. The letter would just... It was reversed. We got the snake on the bottom. The letter would have just been a bad idea. But the key, who's the key coming in from? Key's coming in from a rider. So a rider on the cross is what I'm hearing. I don't even know why. He's not a joker. He might appear like a clown, but this is not like a Heyoga clown coming in to adjust your life or anything or get you or an imbalance. They could take the form of a woman or a man. But the snake is definitely looming there on you. How to avoid the snake? How to avoid the snake in the year of the snake? Don't go into the sun. It sounds like an opposite. The tetrahedron. Oh my gosh. I just love this stuff. Okay. the stork. So let's just bring up a last message. We ain't sitting here under this tree, but we're going to break this down. Here we are with the stork for the fish. Inside the house. And I'm the cackling bird. Oh my God. I fucking hate who I am sometimes. It's okay though. My head's not in the clouds. Okay, I'm going to talk as if I'm a person. My head's not in the clouds, but I couldn't exist in the garden. So I went inside the house. Let's continue because I really feel this shit. You won't find me under the tree because I'm anchored on the cross. This isn't a joke, basically, so stop laughing. I'll whip your ass for any crashing. And that's what I hear, like crashing out, crashing, woman, man, snake. You can all be whooped. Anybody can be whipped. Whipping. I'm so happy to share this with you today. I gotta go pick up my kid. This is such growth. I feel like, God damn it, I don't feel like you can forgive. Okay, right now, I don't feel like you're in the stage of forgiveness, but for God's sake, preserve yourself. Respect yourself. You don't have the strength to maybe go through a change. And that's okay. That's okay. Because you know what? Comfort yourself. For God's sake. Hold on to your integrity. Don't let your integrity go. Don't. I feel like you're just going to take the wrong action. I feel like you need to make sure there's balance and purpose. And I know you trust yourself and you're handling yourself with grace. But your journey, I need you to take it to heart. God damn it. I need you to take your journey to heart. I feel almost like I'm talking like a person. Well, I definitely ain't talking about money, okay? I ain't talking about money. I'm talking about emotion. I'm talking about, I don't know. I know there's a whole other group of people that got something weird going on with anal out there, and I really need you to temper that. The butthole ain't always the way to get into the portal. You know what I mean? Please, butthole surf responsibly with your wands, or else you're going to end up in a bad position. My God, emotionally, you feel you don't have the money to make what you want. Emotionally. And that has nothing to do with the world. That has nothing to do with the world that you live in. You can have the shittiest apartment. You don't have to be an emperor. You don't have to be an emperor. You don't have to have new boots goofing, the best fucking shit on the block. It is about, well, it's, okay, here we go. Oh yeah, I feel like this is a setup for me. It's not even about the frequency that you start on. It ain't about wishing on a star. It's about baking a loaf. I don't even know. Holy fuck. This is to do with children again. It's about baking a loaf. There's so many groups of people here. I feel it. Thinking about the procreation of life should bring you joy. Now, whilst you don't have to love children, there's something to do with the procreation of life. Let's dig in. I feel like there's some messages. I don't feel like you're going to use your intuition on this, so I don't even know why I'm going to pour from one cup to the other and try to temper this message so you do understand it. It's only going to leave me feeling backstabbed. Seriously, from fucking spilling the message? Oh, that's great. It's going to leave me in a little heartbreak. You know, I think a lot of people are going to draw on the energy from this reading, and I don't know. What are people going to feel about this reading? It's going to help you stop juggling. the Sun. This is going to help you with the Lovers. This is what I want to see. Okay. It's going to help you realize, I think a lot of you are going to start digging into occult stuff and learning more about the apple and Adam and Eve and Anunnaki and quantum physics and Greek mythology and all of these things that, you know, you're so limited by your job, by your career, by what they're telling you to do. Are you ever taking time to really learn what your vessel is? I really, really feel like you need to do this. Like, you need to stop celebrating in the community and you need to focus more on what's going on inside of you independently from the world. Should this person stop watching television? Owl medicine. No, but you do need to realize that it is a type of medicine that you're taking. And TV is a type of medicine. And you don't need to be on medicine, if that was a thing. And just because you're awake at night does not mean you need medicine to sleep either. For all the night owls, can we get what they can do? Smudging ceremony. Jesus. Clear your energy. Clear what's going on. Is there a spirit inside their home? These are my native cards, so they're limited on messages. Is there a spirit inside of your home? Spirit keeper of the north. Yes. Yes, you need to do it to... Okay, here I go. I'm not trying to heal anyone. We can help people, but it's not really our place to heal them. I need to remember this about myself too, because I like to share my medicine with everybody. And my medicine, like the words I speak, the things I know. But sometimes we just need to clear our energy, and we need to realize that here by the winter, and especially by within these next season changes, there is going to be a ceremony that is done. There is a spirit in your home. How can we balance the crystals in our home? Fossilized wood and lapis lazuli. So those are going to be some things that are going to help us ground out. Make sure that you got them in your home or around you. And I want to find something that is going to hit home for you, that for a lot of the people resonating out there, if I need more than one message, that's fine. I'd like to stay limited to one card, and I'd like to really offer you something that, like, undeniably what I'm saying will resonate. So we got 3. Virtue. So you acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. I need you to realize that sometimes when you're saying things to someone and you're being brash, it is encouraging them to grow. While somebody might take it as an act of flexing your throat chakra that hurts them, sometimes when done in the right way, from the right place, it feels wrong, but it needs to be said. Unity. You understand that the love shared with another is amplified as it has a ripple effect across the universe. Yes, you need to be in full acknowledgement of your Taurus and what you're creating, and that when you come into contact with other people, you are, when close enough and in allowance, the energy will merge. And you need to realize what happens when that happens, and also what comes for that when that happens if you're a spiritual being. You need to keep... When the energy gets amplified and manifestation begins between two people, something comes for it. So this is, of course, the last card is trust. Here I am, like, glitching out on the messages that are being sent. So trust that you have a strong connection to your soul and your loving voice, and have faith in your intuition. You have to trust in yourself. And it's like Schrodinger's box. When you open the door, open the box. Envision what you want. This isn't about another person. This isn't about their perspective or what they want. Those all happen during a talking phase. When people are reviewing and going over things in their life, they make executive decisions. Schrodinger's box. You decide for yourself what's in the box when it opens. Does that make sense? You're not over there. You don't know quantumly in their world when they open it. If you're not in contact, what will happen in their box? Two things can occur simultaneously and be different. Like, who knows? Okay. Oh my God, making contact. Okay. Okay. Listen to the words of my voice. Meditating is often perceived as a solitary pursuit. However, practicing mindfulness meditation can do much to enhance your relationships with friends, families, and colleagues. Again, talking about that quantum entanglement. It is so important for people to understand about quantum entanglement. We found the molecule. I mean, before they ever posted it, like they found it like fucking 20 years ago. And then they trained people at the colleges to work with it and did lectures on it and were hypothesizing what it was. It's a real thing. So here we go. Mindfulness helps us see more clearly our patterns of behavior and thinking. And once we have seen them and brought them into our awareness, we are better placed to change them. So taking the time to practice skills that will help us to be less reactive and more responsive, less distracted and more present, can only be beneficial to those with whom we have contact, main player characters. Doesn't matter all the NPCs, what they're doing. If they're not directly involved with your life and a main character, why are you holding rent for them in your headspace? You can't do that. If somebody wanted to be with you, they would. To practice in this section, the practices in this section are about cultivating better relationships with people, our surroundings, and most importantly with ourselves. If we cannot show kindness and compassion to ourselves, how can we possibly show it to other people? The loving kindness practices in these pages will help you with readiness and balance. We are constantly involved in relationships with others, whether loved ones or with passing strangers on the street. So it is worth reflecting that every interaction we have has an effect, and that these ripple effects go outward and touch many people. Through mindfulness practices, we can work to make our interactions have a more positive effect, both for ourselves and others. That's what people don't understand, is there is a ripple effect of what's going on here. And then it just goes into everything, you know? So I really hope these messages help today. I did a lot of rambling. I hope I brought happiness. And you know what? Just because you don't have penis, you can still have happiness. I'm so funny. All right, have a good day, you guys. Thanks. Bye.